Let's see. Hi guys, this is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, and I wanted to just put a quick message out because I've never really gone so deep on this topic, but I feel like it needs to be discussed. I try not to talk too much about this on my channel because I don't want people to feel like, I'm trying to stifle their creativity in any way, shape, or form, or that I'm being childish or whatnot. But I want to really talk about those of you who are building your platform off of plagiarizing, being a vulture, and slandering people. Something that you guys have to understand right now. Remember, the North Node is in Gemini, so that's 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. A lot of y'all are about to get trapped with the shit that you're doing and go to spiritual jail or real jail, stealing from people and slandering people and their business. 9 of Swords, a lot of you guys are going to be in vicious scandals, stealing from people and lying on people, right? And getting caught up for shit. And then 10 of Swords, a lot of you guys are going to have harsh, painful endings for the shit that you've been doing. I want to give an example. I used to be friends with this female, and mind you, I have not talked to this bitch in like 3 years. When everything started with the gang stalking, she knew what was going on. She knew I was telling the truth. She teamed up with my karmic. She doesn't know this man from a can of paint. These women too are lesbians that claim that they're all about women's empowerment. Teamed up with my karmic, who's a misogynist, doesn't even know him. Teamed up with my karmic that was a misogynist, didn't even know him, so she can get money to plagiarize my business. Literally, was getting funds to do spell work on me so that she can then fund my business ideas that she plagiarized off of me. And this is the person that claims that they're about healing. Now what's happening is everyone saw what she did. No one's going to take her business seriously. And the funny thing is she has Lilith in Gemini, so it's her destiny to have bad luck in business anyways. And Lilith in Gemini usually is plagiarizing other people's business, stealing shit like that. And if you're a Gemini, I'm not saying that that's all that you are, but Lilith, specifically Lilith, all right? So one of the things that you guys have to understand, that you guys are trying to build your business or your clout off of this type of energy, it's a very slippery slope, and it's always a losing game. Anything that you get off of stealing from other people or plagiarizing, you have to pay back tenfold. It's like a loan. It's somebody else's energy. Those of you guys who are trying to throw other people under the bus and use other people's names to build off your business or your platforms and shit like that, you're going to see how the Most High is going to pull the rug from underneath you, and you're going to be in a worse situation than you are now. And I wanted to say this because there's a lot of you guys who have your platforms, you teach and things like that, and there's people who they want to learn from you and they want to be up under you just so they can steal from you and take your persona. Then they turn around and try to slander you and be like, yeah, I have inside information there, this and there, that, they're not doing anything, da 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 da. A lot of those people, you're going to start to see that shit ricochet right back to them. You're going to start to see their organizations implode. You're going to start to see their business collaborations fall apart. You're going to start to see them get exposed for the snakes that they are. And a lot of these females, they have no fucking originality. Or these males that steal. So what ends up happening is they have to keep stealing and keep lying and plagiarizing to keep up with you, right? And that ends up turning into a big problem because they're not getting the original energy of charge because it was never theirs to carry in the first place. A lot of these karmics too, for those of you who teach spiritual knowledge or have spiritual platforms, a lot of these karmics, they learn from you. They come up into your channel and things like that, and then they turn around and try to slander you. What's going to end up happening is you guys already see it in your own personal experience. You see that their platforms are not growing, their businesses are not growing. People don't pay attention to them because they clearly see that the energy that they're using to run whatever they're doing is not authentic. And I want to give an example. There are some readers on here that they teach and things like that. And I notice the karmics that come behind them, plagiarizing off of them, copying their persona, all of that stuff. And then they get mad when they get called out about it. Now, for those of you who are doing this, why the fuck are you mad about somebody setting boundaries with their creativity? Why are you mad about that? Think about that. Well, I did plagiarize off of them, and I did lie about them, and I did slander them to build up my views or shit like that. So, why would they be mad about that? Think about that. Think about if you taught somebody, they were learning from you, they got healing from you, they got inspired by you, just for them to pick up all your information and your spirit and your creativity, try to take it on as their own, and then try to down you and disrespect you. You see it with the karmics here. You see it with the ratchet ass karmic going to go get her hair look just like me, plagiarizing my readings and shit like that. In my phone, illegally surveillancing me to take my content, to take my personality and my lifestyle and play it off as like if it's hers. A lot of y'all, I'm telling you right now, the Most High is going to expose all of y'all as fucking frauds with this South Node in Sagittarius. All the frauds are getting exposed and false teachers. Everyone wants to be in front and everyone wants to look like this and look like that. And yeah, it's me, I'm the real one. But when it comes down, when push comes to shove, they can't manifest. Remember the example that I just gave you about the female that I used to be friends with? Think about how much of a rat bitch you had to be to do some shit like that. And then think that you were really gonna get some success off of some shit like that. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages you have for the plagiarizers, slanderers, and vultures? Yeah. You got the Six of Wands, but look here with the Six of Wands and the Empress and the Sun card. Everyone's gonna realize that you're the one that's the real victor. Everyone's gonna realize, oh, they got that from them. Don't fuck with that. Oh, they stole that from them. Yeah. Oh, she's just building her business off of drama to attack that person. Yeah. People are gonna start to see that you're the real Empress. There you go. The Sun card, people are going to become enlightened to the plagiarism and the lies and shit like that with this North Node and Gemini energy. And that's why this is happening right now. That's why a lot of this stuff is coming up right now. That Seven of Swords energy too. Because, Seven of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius, but it's also Gemini energy to me as well. And then we just had that retrograde in the past. You guys get NDAs for your shit. The funny thing is, these females that are plagiarizing, I have NDAs with all of them. So it's going to be really interesting when whatever they try to fucking shit out comes out and they get slapped with a cease and desist, or they get slapped with small claims or shit like that. And then they don't have people to reek stuff for them in this instance. So you're going to see how that goes. Right. A lot of you guys, I shared a video from Chris Speaks, literally like 2 minutes after I made that post about the culture vultures and people that learn from you, but they want to take your persona and shit like that and try to down you. She posted that. And I was like, that's exactly it. This needs to be discussed. A lot of people do that shit. You see the karmic orangutan plagiarize off of my fucking entire channel, trying to be like me, talk like me, trying to take my persona, and then literally doing black magic energy harvesting rituals on me, and then trying to say, stop stealing my childhood messages, after illegally wiring my phone and surveillancing my bank accounts to see where I shop, to see what I'm paying for, to see what I was looking at online, to see where I study, and all that shit. You see what I'm talking about? These bitches are mentally ill, and that's why the Most High is going to expose all of them as straight fucking thoughts, period. You got the Strength card. No one's going to visit their business. No one's going to patronize their business. No one's going to pay these hoes a single bit of attention. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. And I'm going to tell you right now, what's going to end up happening. Sorry, guys. I have a lunch date, so I had to change clothes and go. But what's going to end up happening here in this situation with the Strength card, Seven of Swords and the Moon. Look, there's going to be conflict and battles and arguments because people are going to see, bitch, you plagiarizing like that, you stealing like that, you're a culture vulture. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the channels that have culture vultured off me and shit like that, and then try to turn around and down me, their channels don't get no fucking views. Their platform doesn't get no play because people see the shit, and that's what the Most High puts on them. The Most High will put restrictions. Strength card. They'll put restrictions. Oh, because you stole from somebody else. That's somebody else's energy. We didn't give you that to put out to the collective. That was her idea. We gave her that in the dream state. That was her creativity. That was her project. That was her plan. And you wanted to steal it so you can be a boss. And yeah, I'm the one in front. And yeah, look at what they're about to get. Poverty. Seven of Swords exposes slanderers and thieves and liars. Watch, this shit is about to go in reverse. I'm telling you right now, these bitches, I'm telling you, they're so depraved, y'all. They are so fucking depraved. It's ridiculous. They have no creativity. They have no originality. They have no fucking connection. And they sit, and a lot of these females too, that I don't talk to, that went to go run their mouth about me, like Daisy, this and that. A lot of them, because they were my friends and I had them help me with my business. Everyone can see what they did. Everyone knows that's how Daisy talks. No, that comes from Daisy. No, I see that's coming from her. And they sit up and they like literally plagiarize off of everything on my channel while trying to have me murdered at the same time. That's another thing too. These bitches are trying to get you out the way so they can be the only one and they can look original. And that's just going to backfire on these souls. And watch, they're going to be in complete, total fucking poverty. No one's going to pay them attention. Some of them are already getting exposed by other people in the community around them. Don't pay attention to that bitch. She's on something new every year. It's something new every year. First it's politics, then it's law, then it's public health, then it's trauma, then it's tech. It's whatever she can get attention in. Whatever she can get attention in. People are already seeing these karmics around you. They're not about shit. They just want to plagiarize and they want to be the one in front. And they're liars. Watch. You're going to see these hoes lose everything. No one's going to respect them. Five of Swords, I'm telling you. And this is also too, I'm going to tell for those of you who like to slander people and posting sick ass shit online about other people people in their business. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of y'all are gearing up for a defamation of character suit. And for this, what I'm picking up, it's not even going to be about money. It's just about the fact that they can put you in poverty permanently by putting something on your credit, by putting something on your reputation, all that type of stuff, by having something about you published online, all of that's about to start coming out. A lot of these karmics that like to build their business, I'm going to tell you again off slander with the Seven of Swords here, with the Sun card, something sick is going to happen to you. Some of you guys don't know what the shit that you're putting out there. You can actually go to jail. With some of the stuff that you're putting out there about people, some of the stuff that you're doing, you can get caught up with stalking and harassment, cyber mobbing, all that shit. Be careful what you fucking do. Be careful. And especially for them that like these hoes that also like to play with spell work so they can tap into your dreams and see what information and stuff that you're getting. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be major judgment for that, major karma for that. Also too, you even see some of them making videos, tarot readers hacking into your life to make videos. That's what they're doing. What's the Sun card? Seven of Swords. That's what they're doing. You got the King of Swords. Yeah, this is these karmic masculines, karmic feminines. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Bitches getting paid to do shit, trying to get money off of your name. All that shit's gonna implode. These bitches, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're really fucking goofy. I'm gonna keep it hella real with you. These females are really fucking goofy, and they don't got shit to show for it. They're so depraved, y'all. I'm telling you, like, they literally, like, they wake up in the morning and go to sleep at night thinking about how to be you and how to one up you and take you over, and yeah, like, they have this whole world domination scheme in their mind off for one person, just so they can feel good about themselves. I'm telling you, these bitches are not about shit, and the Most High's gonna expose them. And then these are this European male shit too, plagiarizing from young people of color. You're gonna see this shit go down, all the way down. This like Macklemore bullshit and all that stuff, you're going to see a lot of this stuff go all the way down. You're going to see people start getting exposed for plagiarizing off of poor people, plagiarizing and stuff like that, or people lying on you and claiming that you're plagiarizing when they don't got shit to show for it. You're going to see a lot of that blow up. Like, look at Kim Kardashian. She likes to plagiarize young black girls, getting grills in her mouth, baby hairs and shit like that. Yeah, that's what's about to happen next. And because a lot of this energy was ordained from the Most High. That's why a lot of the stuff that they're trying to build is not going forward. A lot of the things that they're doing is breaking down. They're having infights. People are like, nah, fuck all that. Stuff is not moving forward at all. Because the Most High's like, you're not about to take our child's idea, their energy, after doing all that fuckery and then think that you're going to pass off on your own. Absolutely not. And some of these people, when they finally get into the position or finally get whatever the fuck, they can't even carry the charge. They're having depressive episodes every fucking day. They're arguing and fighting. They don't even know what direction to go into because they got everything from you, but they didn't get the next step because only the Empress can get that from the Most High. Watch. Dear bright and beloved ancestors, what messages do you have, please? And some of these females even lied on you to get promotions to Queen of Pentacles. This is going to come out in a way that they did not expect. This is going to come out in a way that they did not expect. I feel like something here is going to blow up in somebody's face. I'm telling you right now. What messages do you have for the slanderers, liars, and plagiarizers, culture vultures? Yeah. Slanderers, liars, and culture vultures. Like Danny Lay. Look how her whole fucking thing imploded. She showed herself. A lot of these people that are, especially too, that are making a lot of money off of like oppression and things like that, like these nonprofits and things like that, they're all going to get exposed as false. They're all going to get exposed. Watch, you're going to see hella shit go down. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have for the slanderers and the culture vultures? Kuan Yin, for the slanderers and the culture vultures. You got the Yin Empress. But the funny thing is, it came in the reverse. They're not the Yin Empress. They don't have that creative force needed to generate and to be creative. They don't. That's why they stalk you and spy on you all day. So they can, remember I told you that stalking and surveillance is a part of the energy transfer and destiny stealing and shit like that. Well, if I can watch them every day and I can take how they talk and their mannerisms and all that stuff, people will think it's me. These bitches are sick. I'm telling you, they have no fucking personality. They don't got shit to look forward to. They're not about shit. They're not about shit but being subservient to toxic ass men, clout, money, popularity, attention, and all that shit's gonna get ripped away from them. They're gonna get the attention that they want, all right? It's gonna be negative though. Like I said, get your NDAs ready, you guys. Because a lot of shit is about to get ceased and desist, period. And that's exactly what they get, because the Most High's like, no, we're gonna let them put in all that work. We're gonna let them do all that just so they can get hit with a cease and desist and have all that shit implode. That's exactly what they get for being snakes like that. It says the Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and sex to her beloved devotees. Your sole purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your sole purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. And this is for a lot of you in the spiritual community that like stealing other people's persona and ideas or doing spell work on other people's platforms and shit like that. Something really sick is going to happen to y'all because a lot of people are ordained to put out these messages and do this stuff that the Most High asked them to do. That's their path. They may have Neptune in the 6th house or the 10th house. They may have certain aspects or whatnot like that or they're ordained to be doing this type of spiritual work. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of y'all do not. And what's gonna end up happening for you guys speaking against the real people here with the Sun card, a lot of y'all are about to get this 7 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Swords. You're gonna get harsh judgment, harsh sabotage right here too. It says you are a spiritual leader and pioneer and part of what you are here to do for the planet on a soul level, whether you are a man or a woman. Exactly. A lot of these people are trying to usurp you or discredit you and shit like that. That's going to turn back on them. Those swords that they try to throw at you, they're going to fall on those swords. And they're going to get that black tongue that we talked about. Remember Malcolm talked about that black tongue? All these bitches that have been speaking on your name and trying to discredit you, what's going to end up happening is the Most High is going to put them on front center stage to get fucking embarrassed in front of everybody. Then everyone's going to see these bitches how they used to be eating out of your ass to steal from you and steal your persona and shit like that. They're all going to get identified as ass eaters and clout chasers and shit like that, and plagiarizers and thieves. Wow. The gifts of the Yin Empress are experienced through your feminine power, which is accessed through living your heart's truth, your genuine values, and your fierce gentleness. That's why you're getting these gifts. That's why you guys are getting the keys to the streets. That's why you're getting these business ideas in the dream state. That's why the Most High is blocking out these karmics that are trying to steal your platform and steal shit from you and do all this and do all that. That's why this is happening. Because you're the actual Yin Empress and they're trying to take your persona and walk in your energy. And these bitches, some of these bitches, I'm going to tell you right now, for what they're doing, the Most High is going to put them in a situation where they're permanently in poverty for trying to steal from you. I'm telling you right now, I'm Taurus energy, 5 of Pentacles, permanently, especially with the North Node being in Taurus in Vedic astrology. I'm telling you right now, and there's a lot of you females that built your channel off of following me. Some of these females too. One of them, and she watches my channel. She was having hella suicide magic done on her. I was the one that reached out to her and let her know, do you know that this is being done to you? Helped her heal. She would have watched my Patreon and then literally right after go onto her platform to post the same exact shit that I would post. That's why the Most High blocked your fucking channel and you're not getting shit out of that. That's why the Most High did that, because you're messy. And you guys take healing from people, you take other people's work, you take other people's persona and try to pass it off as yours. And that's why the Most High is going to deal with you guys. Because you're not the real Empress. That's why the Empress came out right here. And then you see Yin Empress right here too. Libra Taurus energy. But some of these karmics are not the real Empress. They drive themselves up by sleeping with anybody. This is what I'm talking about. They want to have all these different orgies. They want to do all these different drugs. They want to be alcoholics and shit like that. They want to lie and plagiarize and not put in the healing work on themselves. But then they want the blessings of the Empress. But you don't work like that. To be the Empress, you got to go through pain. And you didn't go through the pain. That's why they're not a conduit, because the Most High is scanning them like imposter. You're not the real Empress. That's why you're gonna start to see all this shit implode. Didn't I tell you about that one of those celebrities who she was stealing from all these different designers and shit like that on Instagram? Look how her shit imploded. People who are coming to compete with you and doing this and doing that. What's gonna end up happening is the Most High is gonna set that stage perfectly. She's the one that started that. She's the one that put all the work for you to even be able to come behind her. The Most High is gonna put you on a pedestal. They're gonna vindicate you in front of all these souls that were stealing, and they're gonna have to answer to people. So what? Man, bitch, you're phony as fuck. Get the fuck up out of here. Men and women in touch with their feminine power are able to love and have compassion, to be truthful and to honor what really matters to them, whether it fits with contemporary cultural values or not. They realize that they are helping to create a new culture with wiser values. The Most High put you in that position because they knew that you could carry the charge long term. Not the karmics that just want to be in that position so they can get attention. Yeah, and I'm the one, so they can compete. Some of these bitches are trying to build whole fucking systems and organizations just to be in competition, and shit is fucking imploding left and right. Watch, you're gonna see hell of these bitches get fucking embarrassed, scandals up the ass. Some of them are gonna even leave their hometown or state to run away because they ruined their name there after plagiarizing or causing problems. I'm gonna say another thing. There was a female that I used to be friends with. I caught her and I got screenshots sharing my work with these same European women that she started a whole campaign against. Watch when it comes out that she was plagiarizing and stealing from the same black person that she's claiming white privilege and shit like that. Watch what's about to happen to all these karmics. They're gonna get caught up for speaking out the side of their motherfucking neck. Watch. Thank you so much, Jasmine. All these karmics that are stealing from you, plagiarizing off you, don't even worry, because even in the situation that I'm in now, they're like, yeah, Daisy's getting gang-stalked and they're spiritually raping her and they're stealing her energy. Yeah, so I can be the one. Watch what's gonna happen to these karmics. Watch what happened to them. All of them got fucking embarrassed. All of them got exposed. All of them are getting disgraced. And when I put the story out, everyone's gonna see their names and no one's gonna fuck with them. They permanently ruined spiritual suicide, career suicide. Watch. I'm telling you right now, these karmics, I'm telling you, they don't, that's what I'm saying. They don't think long term. They just do shit just to do shit. And then when the tower hits, they're like, oh, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Bitch, you had to know it was gonna be like that. You thought you were gonna plagiarize and slander a divine being, an empress, and then the Most High was gonna bless you with opportunities and connections? No. And that's another thing too with this North Node in Gemini. A lot of people are getting caught up for that shit. A lot of the 444 people in the chat, as I say that. There was another one, these females, I used to watch my channel, she's a karmic though. She had a partnership, a contract with Mealy Organics, and they sent demons after her after they tried to plagiarize off her shit. Now that shit is reversing. Now I'm looking at, because you can go and see like the company's profits and shit like that, this shit is falling because of the stuff that they're doing. A lot of these companies, a lot of these small businesses and shit like that, you're gonna see them implode. Fashion Nova too, they got caught up for taking designs and shit like that from small boutiques on Instagram. Look at them, they're about to implode. How much shit is going on with them in the background? They're not really making money like that. It's like penny pinching, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're gonna see a lot of that happen with a lot of these karmics. All of their shit is gonna implode. They're gonna lose their jobs, all that type of stuff. They're gonna get sued. NDAs coming up, agreements coming up, all kinds of stuff. Cease and desist, all that stuff. Get copyrights on your stuff. That's why you guys see on my Spiritual Warfare Academy, I got copyrights on all my stuff. Yes, you can submit your classes for copyright. My decks are copywritten. Yeah, even my crystal therapy, I'm gonna get that shit copywritten too, my technique and all that stuff. Yeah, because these karmics are sick, and even if you can even get a patent if you want, just a little bit more expensive, or trademark your name. But if you get a copyright, that's just, you're in the door with that, and then from there you can do a lot more stuff legally. Yeah, protect your shit, y'all. Maybe I may do something for like businesses in terms of protecting yourself. I always had NDAs, agreements, all that stuff with all these karmics. That's why I was so happy that this happened, because I'm like, oh, bitch, when that shit comes out. Ooh, she gonna be feeling hella goofy, but that's exactly what she gets. That's that North Node energy. Go die. Excuse my language, guys. Have a good day. Bye.